Talk about a new program the Sheriff's Office is getting ready to introduce to the community. The program is called Nixle. It's going to allow us an opportunity to get information out in real time to residents of Kern County, and we're really excited about the program. So here's Sheriff Youngblood to speak a little bit more about it.
That's exactly what I was going to say, right? Nixle was founded in 2009. It provides a mass communications hub built exclusively for government agencies to provide to residents in real time. Today, over 7,000 agencies throughout the United States rely on Nixle for community notifications and emergency notifications. Nixle's exclusive partnerships with National Law Enforcement Telecommunications System, Google, and National Center for Missing and Exploited Children allows local law enforcement agencies nationwide to send immediate alerts and advisories in real time. I'm going to have Lieutenant Todd Bishop, who has been working on this for as long as I can remember. And finally we're going to go online with this, and I think he's going to will help you a little bit on what we can do with it and how citizens can call in and sign up for it. Todd?
Good afternoon. Just want to touch basis on kind of expand on what the sheriff said, but also talk about kind of where we started and where we are today. It does feel like a long time in coming, but this project did start about a year ago, where we started researching the best systems that were out there in the platforms for us to go subscriber direct communications with the members of our community. We ended up going with Nixle at the end of the day and kind of talk about what Nixle can do for us and why over 7,000 agencies across the United States are actually using this system for their main outreach program for their media. Now, one thing we realized during this kind of research era that we went through is that there are a lot of people in Kern County that are constantly being updated and inundated with information about what's happening in their communities. They're wanting information, they're seeking it out, they're online, they're on mobile devices throughout their day. But they want the information, they want it now, they want it to be relevant to their communities. And so with Nixle, that will allow us to reach to our communities through a subscriber-based program and focus more on quality versus the quantity of inundation of information that's going out, and really narrow that information down to the communities that they live, they work, and that they visit specifically. The residents of Kern County and members abroad can actually go online. There are 3 key ways of subscribing. I'll talk about those in greater detail in just a minute. But what residents can do, they go online, they can register, and again, everything is anonymous to us. We do not have the privilege of seeing their information on there. So someone can go online to Nixle, they register for their addresses, or they don't feel comfortable, they can go to the closest intersection of their house. They can use their zip code, an email, and a cell phone number, or any one of those combinations for us to get the information out to them. And that way, giving that regional area, we can actually geographically target some of those incidents that happen without having to send out a massive media text message to affect everybody in the county. We can actually geographically pinpoint those areas of the county that are affected by the information we're putting out. What really struck with us, or struck a chord with us, was that this actually is a very secure and authenticated system. It goes through we had to go through a very rigorous and vetting process. So it really eliminates the fake or the spoofed accounts that you see through some of the normal media, social media out there. Going to be our messages that we send out. But the Nixle program allows us to send out messages or alerts through text messages, email, a website, and also they have a mobile app that they can use on their phones or any mobile device. Want to know or they like to know things that we do with our SAL programs, our community outreach programs, those kind of things that somewhat maybe fall into the wayside that are important for us and the community members. Those guys, or our community members, can now go out there and they can seek out that information online or get that information sent to their mobile devices. A key point is that we also have each substation. If you go on to nixle.com, you can actually look up each of our substations. They have their own Nixle page. So each person that wants to subscribe to just that geographical area, they can use that their zip code, and they'll get information from that substation alone. I'm going to go over the ways that some of the residents can that Nixle's pretty exclusive to. But that'll help you get your user profile set up when you go online. Like that's
Yeah, let's do a demonstration because
okay. This actually ties into the iPause, which is what the Amber Alert system is tied to. So this will actually allow us to feed information to the Amber Alert system off one platform.
So if I'm in Bakersfield and I'm from up in Havilah up in the Kern River Valley, will I get alerts? I only get alerts from my zip code that I selected. So if something's happening down here, I wouldn't get those alerts.
You can actually go through on the website and you can adjust whatever you want to on that. There are so many options that are, if you just do it by your mobile phone, you just have to put in every zip code that you want to have information, or you can go online and just actually subscribe to the feeds for all that, or even just the Kern Sheriff. So you have the ability to drill down your information off of, you want to get everything in Kern County, or you want to just drill down to the area that's really important to you.
Can these feeds come out of each individual substation or from the headquarters?
They can. Each substation will have the ability to put out information specific to that substation, or it can go county-wide using the main account for the sheriff's office.
Are you guys going to have it set up by substation, or is it going to go through one clearinghouse?
Collaborative effort, multi-agency investigation. That's all going to be very sensitive on how the information does go out. It's going to be very specific to our area. That'll be dependent upon the other agencies that are involved in that investigation and how they want that information disseminated. But the nice thing is that if you have, since 7,000 agencies, over 7,000 agencies across the United States are on this system, if you have family back east, you have a child or a son or daughter that's going to college in a different college town, you can actually sign up, you can go online and sign up for alerts in their jurisdiction, in their areas. So that's the nice thing about the system, is you can drill down to go online and subscribe to whoever you want throughout that area.
You use the word subscribe, but it is free, isn't it?
There is, so the way it works out is you have a text messaging plan, and that's going to depend on what you have for your plan, because it's going to be a standard. So if you have an unlimited text plan, it's going to be a free system. If you pay as you go, or you have by text, it's going to be a standard SMS text that goes out, so whatever fee you have to pay. If you just go email only, no matter what your text plan is, you're not going to get charged for that. It's just going to be on email only. But if you do want to get the alerts and you want to have real time, you'll have that cost.
You say you've been working on the system since 2009?
No, since last year.
Oh, okay. I heard the number 2009 thrown out there at the very beginning. How much is this system costing, and where's the money coming from?
It's coming out of the county budget, and I don't know what the total cost is.
Okay.
But this is such an important program in today's world, because our payback is going to be the missing 3-year-old child